the metamorphosis of a generation, each and every nation has its own legends and icons in different walks of life. It can be in politics, science, military, sport, literature, economy, art, music, and so on. Likewise, Dr. Ali Birra, aka Ali Muhammad, is an Oromo music legend in particular and Ethiopian in general. Ethiopia bore so many legends so far, but exceptionally, people like Dr. Ali Birra, born once in a blue moon in a generation's endeavor. Some people claim that Dr. Ali Birra was innately born with full package of show business and his moving archive. Dr. Ali was born to Mohammed Musa and Fatuma Ali in the city of Dredwa, some 515 kilometers southeast of the capital Finfinne. His father was from the Ala sub-clan of Afrankalo Oromo and came from a town called Grawa. Grawa is found in Gara Mulata sub-province of Hararge. Fatuma Ali, on the other hand, belonged to the Jarso sub-clan of Afrankalo in Jarso sub-district of the same province. Ali's birth and growth in the town of Redwa would leave an important imprint on his character and artistic works. For example, motifs drawn from Redwa history and everyday life of the residents of its numerous quarters are recurring themes in Ali's song. Dr. Ali served in show business over the past 5 decades with breathtaking works.
Dear viewers, many thanks for joining us. You are watching OBN Horn of Africa. This is Talk To OBN show. In our edition today, we are going to discuss about a very legendary artist, Dr. Ali Birra, aka Ali Muhammad. Of course, Dr. Ali Birra is a musical genius. We compare him to the level of Africa and to the globe. When it comes to Africa, we can rate him to the level of Ali Farka Touré, Omo Sangare, Salif Keita, Muhammad Wardi. And when it goes to the international level, we can level him to the level of Frank Sinatra and other very famous artists. In this episode, we just going to discuss about his work and career, his experience with his spouse, cousin, and other music instructors from Yared School and music students as well. Stay tuned, don't go anywhere.
As a person, the field of art as an archive of treasure. So there are yet to be done and there are yet to be discovered. If any, these youngsters, now I see it now happening. Like all his music is all of a sudden, it's all coming up. And people are listening to the lyrics, to the messages and everything. And I see it as a full package. It's a full package, which means that he sang in all walks of life, different. It described in his music, life is described in his works.
It's just like gifted, right? When something is gifted, all other people is like, I can see some even Eritreans, they never heard Oromo language, but when they hear it, you know, wow, this is touching. Yes, this is touching. You go to, he had a show in Toronto around 90s, late 90s or mid 90s. So this Afrofest, they call it. So he got and showed that in the show. It was so beautiful and crowded. He was singing Oromo song in white people's stage in North America. Look at this. It was appealing. Yes.
Even they couldn't hear.
They couldn't hear. They don't even know what Oromo means, you know. And then after that, they start learning what Oromo means. So it's like world stage. He put us in the world stage in Oromos, especially with the song. Anybody, even they listen to his song, they say, wow, this is nice.
It's not something, I mean, his talent, of course, you learn the technicals of it, but as an artist, as a musician, you are born with it. So I think it's so natural. So for instance, when he sings or when he composes a song, the melody, the music, it marries, like, you know what I mean?
The way he mash.
Exactly, and he has that natural talent to blend everything together, so that when you listen to it, oh my God, it becomes so natural.
It's not a business for him. It's a show business, but it wasn't. He was singing for Oromo people. Imagine you cannot even speak Oromo language. You cannot even say Oromo. And by the time he was singing in Oromo language, and then people start to wake up, and even the Oromo people start, oh, I am Oromo now. Yeah, before I wasn't Oromo, now I am Oromo. It just brought it a lot of attention, and he put us to this stage right now, you know.
At first, don't understand the language, so sometimes you cannot relate to it. You cannot relate to a music that you don't understand. However, you hear the melody, you hear the music itself, and that's when you say, oh my God, it's beautiful. Like his first song, actually, that's the first song that I liked. Yeah, Birra Wife. That's his first song. Yeah, Birra Wife. I like that's the first song that Akka udati hidan jabata tayara kata tahabalada bolti kacilo fakenya tatu dada fisadon barayu wartu bolti kanani isini fatatu tola isini hawina no martu tola isini hawina no martu.
What went wrong with this?
It is difficult to talk about Ali Birra and his works, and it is not an easy thing to talk about Ali's work. His lyrics and melodies are quite unique. In the meantime, he uses exceptional skill. I never compare him with other Oromo singers. I rather rate him with other African legends. Talking from the perspective of music science, his tone and sound is on so-called bass. Generally, giving a mere commentary about Ali Birra's work doesn't sound at all. If he worked in different languages, he would be the first internationally. While he writes lyrics, he usually uses fifth scale, which is very tough. His melody appeals to everybody's ear, not only to ears, but also to hearts as well. His melody and sound is played only by him. No one could play it either. Surprisingly, even people who couldn't speak Afan Romo would like to hear his works and enjoy it a lot. His works have universality. Most Oromo artists have grown up hearing Ali Birra's song. For instance, I did my own song recently, but before that I used to sing Ali's song. People tune into Ali's song without any promotion. The music itself attracts them.
Guramalo Karamani pagadaisa Agingal masaja jabisa Dain sina sababarisa Kain sina sababarisa.
Artistii guddaa Ali Birraa waan xiqqoodhaan ibsuun baay'ee ulfaataadha. Bal'aadha odeessaa waan baay'ee dubbatameen waan irraa dhumu.
Talking about the Honorable Dr. Ali Birra this way might seem understatement. He has unfold story and talent. We couldn't erase and wrap up all his talent and musical genius. Let us discuss some of his talents. Ali Birra is a giant musician and legend, not from reference of our country, rather per the rate of international artists. He also keenly learned music science. This made him different from other Ethiopian singers. His music's theme is unique. His lyrics have got amazing theme. All his lyrics have universal message. They are not only mere lyrics. His lyrics are everlasting. They are not timely or temporary. When we see from the perspective of music science, Ali Birra plays a national scale such as harmonic manners, melodic manner scale. For instance, penta or fifth and seventh scale. He applies what he learned in a science. He gives value to all scales he plays. For instance, if he needs to play vibrato, he could play it. In the meantime, if he wants to play non-vibrato, he could play it as well. He entertained all the sound sciences. Ali Birra would play music which is difficult to utter vocally. Ali plays vocally while others use instrument. He communicates with other artists with music science and language. He communicates with great music personalities such as with Abegas with music science. Ali Birra is naturally gifted and he polished his natural talent. Ali Birra has equal thinking for everyone. As I have heard, he has learned opera music science and that helped him out a lot.
وعملي ندبي جنبي تاميرقا وعملي ندبي جنبي تاميرقا كرا سري ديفني مالف ديمنا موقا مالف ديمنا موقا ربي مو نمو ما كان سير جلسي Waqamo namuma kan seera jallisee Haati teenna takka maaltu addaan nu baase Haati teenna takka maaltu addaan nu baase
Wamalinu dibe jinabi taf mirga Wamalinu dibe jinabi taf mirga Karasri disne maliftim namuka Wamalinu dibe jinabi taf mirga Wamalinu dibe jinabi taf mirga Karasri disne maliftim namuka Waqamo namuma kan sira jallise Rabbi mo namuma kan sira jallise Hati tinna takka matuwatan nubase Hati tinna takka matuwatan nubase Nindema be a fit in the car Nindema be a fit in the car Debi arguda fijaki barida siwajin dabarsuf jiruki yahunda siwajin dabarsuf jiruki yahunda adun demte batu Wanuma kiryada adun sente batus Wanuma kiryada Ngatu betin bektu Jalala kinada O bafikani Arfa safi birra Wa umana fidan Jalala kitira
Once again, man, thanks for joining us. This is the end of our edition for today. Hope you had an amazing insight about a very legend artist, Dr. Ali Birra, aka Ali Muhammad. Enjoy the rest of our program. Bye-bye.